Welcome back everyone to the second video talking about diseases and disorders of your hair and scalp. This one is fairly straightforward for barbers. It's a little bit more complex for the cosmetologist. It's called tinea, T-I-N-E-A. Tinea is the medical term. In English we call it ringworm. Okay? We're all familiar with, everyone's heard of athlete's feet. Okay? This is ringworm of your feet. It's on your test. It's called tinea pedis. Tinea is ringworm. It's a fungal infection. Pedis is the Latin word for foot. Most of us are familiar with pedicures or pedals on your bicycle. It all comes from the Latin word pedis, meaning foot. Tinea pedis is a fungal infection of your feet, commonly referred to in English as athlete's feet. Now, if it gets on your hands, it's called tinea manis. Now, the barber students are probably thinking to themselves, well, I don't do hands and feet. No, but you do cut hair and shave faces, and you can get it on your hands because your hand is touching your client's head and face. If they have it, you can get it. It's called tinea manis on your hands. Now, the part that we mostly deal with in our industry, okay, is called tinea capitis. Again, from the prior video, cap is the Latin word for head. Think about a baseball cap. Tinea capitis is ringworm of your head. It is a fungal infection of your head. Now, there's several kinds. The most common one, okay, is called tinea barbae. We get the English words barber and beard from the Latin word barbe, meaning barber or beard. Tinea barbae is a fungal infection of the bearded areas of your face and neck. Now, women will immediately think, okay, they're not going to get it. No, that's not true. Women have a bearded area of their face and neck, and this is especially obvious after a woman goes through menopause, and they will come into the beauty salon to get their chin waxed, okay, their lip waxed. Sometimes their sideburns begin to grow in. Women definitely have bearded area of their face and neck. Of course, not as much as men, but they do have it, and the hairs can get this infection. Tinea barbae is a fungal infection of the bearded areas of your face and neck. Obviously more common in men than in women, but it occurs in both men and women. Now, the other one is called tinea favosa. And this is a handful, and they love to test you about this because it's a handful. It has three different names. Tinea favosa, F-A-V-O-S-A. Tinea favis, F-A-V-U-S. And finally, honeycomb ringworm. Now, I will tell you, the barber and cosmetology exam tends to favor honeycomb ringworm, but you could see all three names. Tinea favis, tinea favosa, honeycomb ringworm. Three names for the same thing. It is a fungal infection of your scalp. Here it says in the book, characterized by dry, sulfur yellow, cup-like crust on the scalp with a strong, musty odor. It's yellow, it stinks, and it looks a lot like a bee's honeycomb. How it got the English name, honeycomb ringworm. It is extremely contagious. All forms of tinea are contagious. You cannot treat them. You can catch them from your clients, and if you're not careful, you can pass them on to your other clients, but you cannot correct this problem. Tinea requires medical intervention. A doctor, some person in the doctor's office, a nurse, you're going to need a prescription to get rid of tinea. You will not get rid of it by yourself. It's extremely contagious. And, I will close this video making one simple point. The state board exam goes on and on and on and on about the need to clean and disinfect your tools before and after every service. Even if you use the tools on the same customer. For example, for the cosmetologist, you might do a manicure and a pedicure. You must clean and disinfect everything because the state is very concerned for you spreading these germs from one client to another. But let's be honest, the person who should be mostly concerned is you. Okay? You're the person going to touch 10 or 15 or 20 people a day, depending upon how busy the shop is you work in. You're the person most likely to catch these things and then bring it home to your own family. One young man who is a client of ours is a barber. He's working without a license, nights and weekends. He's also a pharmacy tech, okay? And I won't mention what state, I don't want to get him in trouble, but one of his co-workers came in from the drugstore to get a haircut. And as I was cutting his hair, he said, look at the back of your head. You have honeycomb ringworm, and I can't finish cutting your hair. And the guy said, oh, just do it quickly. You'll be okay. I hear this all the time. Oh, just do it quickly. Somehow, like, I guess what they're saying is, if you smoke cigarettes really quickly, you won't get lung cancer. I mean, that's the most ridiculous thing I've heard in a long time. Just do it quickly. So anyway, the young man in question, he said, no, I can't do it. About a week later, the man who had the infection was there with the prescription from his doctor for ringworm. So I said to our client, who's the pharmacy tech, did you say anything? And he said, no, I didn't want to embarrass him more than he already was. Okay? He said, but I really thought what you said, Michael. The point is, I'm going to catch it from him. I'm going to bring it home to my wife and my little daughter, which is not what I really had in mind. So be very careful, okay? This video, tinea, a fungal infection, can be from the top of your head to your toes. As barbers, you're only licensed to do the head and face, so you don't care about below that. You care about honeycomb ringworm, also called tinea favis, tinea favosa. You also care about, on the face, tinea barbae. As a cosmetologist, you care about the head, the face, the hands, and the feet, because you're licensed to do everything. So at the bottom of this video, hit the subscribe button so you'll hear about future videos coming out. If you have any questions, give us a call, 760-534-4434. For those of you who feel the need, we do private tutoring on FaceTime or WhatsApp. So it's the instructor and you, just the two of you on the phone, live. Doesn't matter what state you live in, we're as close as your phone. Give us a call, 760-534-4434. And very soon we'll be doing group classes, very, very affordable price. Again, it'll be done on Zoom, so it doesn't matter where you are. It'll be a live class with you and the instructor. Visit our website, www.cosmetologystateboardexam.com, and we look forward to hearing from you very soon.